Hi everybody, I'm Brian McMaster. This is Proactive Spine. We're going to continue today with sitting, but let's do our spinal flossing. Reach up as high as you can, side bend one time either way, rotate one time either way, extend, forward and squat. Step to the side, turn your foot in, rotate your body in the opposite direction, step back, step to the side, turn your foot out, rotate your body in the opposite direction, step back, same thing the other side. Foot turned in, body goes in the opposite direction, foot turned out, body goes in the opposite direction. Good. Okay, so sitting, most of us have to sit for long periods at some point in our lives, and any one position is going to be punishing for us. So we don't want to have just one position to think about. We want some options. Some are better for others as well. And we also want to talk about sitting over driving, little tweaks with that. Let's start with sitting and driving, because it's one little correction that can make a big difference. You're kind of forced to be in one position when you're driving anyway. So seats often have a lumbar support. Sometimes the support can be too significant, so put this lumbar support down and just get a roll of towel, put it at the top of your pelvis, and just get that small focal support. Feet shoulder width apart, knees inside the ankles, navel to the spine, shoulders down, ribs down, tuck your chin back. Head should be on the headrest. Some of the headrests are tough. They're coming out further forward and they're causing you to be in a forward position. So for a long drive, a correction for that could be a foam noodle lengthwise up your spine as well, or that might be too much, so just a small roll-up towel. Doesn't work so well on short drives, but on long drives, that can be really helpful for keeping you a little more upright. The big challenge with a lot of automatic cars is you're pivoting back and forth with your foot from your gas pedal to your brake pedal. It's an easy way to do it, but it has one side of the pelvis drop out more than the other, and that can be punishing short drives, long drives. Frequently over time, you develop a pattern of one hip flexor, torquing the pelvis and lower back a little bit more on one side. We struggle with that with our side dominant walking as well. So what I want you to think about doing is always have your foot straight, knee slightly inside the ankle. Pick up your foot and place it on the brake. Pick up your foot, place it on the gas. Go back and forth. Don't pivot back and forth. Okay. Same thing if you had a standard. Keep your feet straight, knees slightly inside the ankles. Use these inner thighs and lower abs to control your lower back position. Don't have your knees dropping out, because that's all it takes to start torquing the pelvis and rounding the spine. Okay. So that's sitting and compensating for driving. Sitting for long periods of time. Seat height is really important. Having a torso, I'm going to use this ball because that's what I use. It's the same concept as having a chair, but sitting on the front edge of the chair, not relying on the back support. If you have a torso to thigh angle of 100 degrees to 120 degrees, it starts to tilt your pelvis forward, helping you reestablish that lower back curve without any support. And then all you need to focus on are feet straight, knees inside the ankles, navel to the spine. Again, the shoulders down, ribs down, tuck your chin back. What you're already thinking about. And just your seat height can make a difference. So scooting to the front edge of your seat, especially if your legs aren't long enough for the seat base, it's okay to have your feet on the ground and have your hips above your knees. And playing with that height, you can put a cushion under that height, again, up to about 120 degrees. And different degrees of height makes a difference. So if it's an 8-hour day of sitting, different heights or different positions forward and backward in the seat, really important. The other thing is we have a tendency to round forward to bring our upper body towards the desk. You want to catch yourself doing that, sit up tall, and then readjust, bending forward at the hip, keeping the spine straight. Perfect world, you could do that all day long, but as long as you make frequent breaks and make an effort to do it properly, and then catch yourself in several minutes where you started to round again, those interruptions are going to start adding up and put you in a more positive direction. And again, the spinal flossing and the walking strides forwards and backwards are a great cross-train for the stress of a poor posture position. So add those into your daily activities, brief and frequent, to help maintain the health of your spine. I'm Brian McMaster. This is Proactive Spine. I'll see you guys tomorrow.